And finally, while I know that the vast majority of Australians have no plan to go to a Taylor Swift concert anytime soon, and it is a little bit of an excessive obsession of the media. In fact, what was that poll that we showed you? That it was the best part of, 80, I think, % of people had no plans to go to a Taylor Swift concert or didn't even know who Taylor Swift was. But this is a big cultural event for lots of people, and I'm not going to piddle on it from a height. In fact, if you want to go, enjoy yourself. If you can get the Prime Minister's tickets, even better. But this thing's huge. I mean, look at the queues that are literally go hours and hours long. That's, by the way, not for tickets. That's to buy T-shirts, the merchandise for the concert. I know for my little girls who would like to go, they will settle for the T-shirt. But sadly, Daddy hasn't been able to get a couple of hours to wait. If anyone would like to send me something for a 9-year-old or a 6-year-old, feel free. Please, any connections that you have, I'll appreciate it. But there are always people who just are so snobby about whatever the big thing is, whatever the cool thing is, whatever the popular thing is. And wait till you see one of the snooty little takes that popped up in one of those far left bits of the internet that no one really reads, but someone sent it to me, so I had to show you. The Saturday paper, which, is for the people who think that the Greens are too far right-wing. This was all about the exclusionary empowerment of Taylor Swift. You see, if you like her, you're part of a racist cult. In Swift's world, you do not have to feel guilt or shame about white privilege. You embrace it. In fact, Swift makes it permissible to buy into this world, and many are willing to go into debt to experience it. She is the sound of whiteness. She makes music that confirms whiteness for an audience large enough to be reassured by its whiteness. This might not be its intention, but it's certainly part of its attraction, especially in Australia. Seriously? The reason the kids are lining up for Taylor Swift is because it's some sort of secret white power thing. There's more. During her first show in Melbourne, she told the audience that songwriting was something that actually gets me through life. This may be true, but why then, after more than 3 decades on this planet, isn't she writing about the things the rest of us women in our 30s are grappling with, the climate emergency and being repeatedly failed by our political leaders, racial injustice and raging conflicts? Seriously? So she can't do anything about her skin colour. There is no exclusion as to whom her fans are around the world, but apparently she's not writing about the right things. One more before I throw up here. Swift is also emblematic of another obsession of white women. Goodness, it goes on. This politeness is a reinforcement of the status quo. There is no need to be difficult when everyone is already alike. In other words, it all works when everyone is a good white person. My girls love her, which means I'm aware of all of the upside of Taylor Swift. As a middle-aged bloke, not my thing. But screw you. Screw you for being such a pompous piece of work. Especially when somebody of any celebrity, and it could be your favourite sports star, your favourite pop star, your favourite person on TV. But for a lot of people, someone like a Taylor Swift literally means it was the light at the end of the tunnel to get through hospital.